Yo, what's up, Aries? Welcome to your monthly forecast for the month of February 2017. Aries, your friendships and your social situation are going to be the main theme of your life throughout the month of February 2017. And the reason for this is because the sun is going to be transiting the sign of Aquarius until February 18th. And Aquarius is your 11th house. The 11th house has to do with your friendships primarily. It has to do with your social situation. So up until February 18th, you can expect Aries to be very busy when it comes to your friendships and your social situation. So you're going to be hanging out with your friends a lot more than you usually do during this time. On February 18th, the sun is going to shift into Pisces. And Pisces is your 12th house. And the 12th house is the sign that precedes yours. And the 12th house has to do very much with letting go. It has to do with closure. It has to do with things coming to a completion. So the theme is going to change a lot there. So throughout the month of February 2017, you're going to be pretty energetic. You're going to be going out with your friends. You're going to be hanging out with your friends a lot more than you usually do. And then when the sun shifts into Pisces on February 18th, your energy level is going to come down a lot because Pisces is your 12th house. It has to do with getting rest. It has to do with self-contemplation. It's an area that has to do very much with closure. But those are the main themes for you, Aries, for the month of February 2017. Now I'm going to talk about some more specific major astrological events that are set to occur this month and what they mean for you. Right off the bat, on February 1st, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Capricorn, and Capricorn's your 10th house. And that's to do primarily with your career situation. It's making a positive angle to Chiron, which is in Pisces. And Pisces is that 12th house of closure, letting go. It also has to do with secrets, this area. So if you don't know what Chiron is, Chiron is actually an asteroid in our solar system, and it has to do very much with sensitivity. Now, this is a positive angle that's happening between Mercury, the planet of communication, and Chiron, which is the asteroid which has to do with sensitivity. So this is a positive situation that's happening, and it could have to do with your career. So maybe there's some, like Chiron's in this area that has to do with things that are private and hidden. And Mercury's the planet of communication, and it's this area that has to do with your career situation. This is on February 1st, so there could be a positive conversation happening in your career situation, or it could have something to do with your career, Aries, and it's a very positive thing that's happening. If something, the communication is going very well. There's just one caveat, is that somebody in this situation is feeling sensitive about something. So, and they probably don't really have a right to be sensitive. So either whether it's you or the person that you're communicating with on February 1st, there's one person in this situation that's feeling sensitive, and they probably shouldn't, because typically when Chiron is in certain places, it blows things out of proportion. So try to deal with this situation with tact, whatever it is, Aries. But whatever it is, it's a very positive thing. Now, this could also have to do with the way you're perceived by the public, because our Mercury is in Capricorn, and Capricorn is your 10th house, and that also has to do with the way you're perceived by society. So it could be you in this situation. Is there like a secret situation in your life that's happening where, this is a positive situation, whatever it is, but is there a secret situation in your life that's happening where you're concerned about how you're going to be perceived by society if you go through with something in your life that only you know about right now? So think about how that applies to your life, Aries. On February 6th, Jupiter, the planet of luck and fortune, goes retrograde, and that's where the planet looks like it's going backwards. It's not really going backwards, but it looks like it is. What does that mean astrologically? Well, it's been moving forward in your 7th house of relationships, one-on-one relationships, since fall of 2016. So if you're an Aries that's coupled up, you probably had a lot of blissful moments during this time with your significant other. If you are an Aries that is single, now if you haven't, if someone hasn't come into your life for a relationship so far since Jupiter's been here since fall of 2016, then you might have to wait a little bit more time, because when it goes retrograde on February 6th, it's going to be doing this retrograde thing where it looks like it's going backwards until June 9th. So Jupiter is going to be in this area for you until October of 2017. So you got a lot of time to go. And what Jupiter is doing in this area for you, Aries, is if you're a single Aries, you could probably expect someone to come into your life during this time And this person you could very well be with for a very long time. So this is something that's kind of being put on hold. So when Jupiter goes retrograde on February 6th, this person that's going to come into your life, they may not come into your life until after Jupiter starts to move forward again on June 9th, and Jupiter will then be in this area until October of 2017. If you are an Aries that is coupled up, it sounds like during Jupiter's retrograde from February 6th until June 9th, it's probably just you reviewing or have to go through previous relationship issues that you might have had in the past. But after Jupiter starts to move forward in your area of relationships on June 9th, then things should be smooth sailing regarding your relationship situation, Aries. On February 7th, Mercury, the planet of communication, enters Aquarius, and Aquarius is your 11th house. That's to do primarily with your friendships and your social situation. It's going to be there until February 25th. Aries, use this time to communicate in your friendships. So this is actually suggests positive communications in your friendships, and you're going to be communicating a lot more in your friendships during this time. And this would be a great time from February 7th until February 25th to jump on social media. If there's something important that you want to communicate via social media, this is a great time to do that. On February 10th, there's a full moon lunar eclipse in Leo. Now, this is not just any normal full moon. This is a lunar eclipse. So lunar eclipse have to do with the path of your life and your fate, Aries. So it's in Leo, and Leo is your 5th house. And your 5th house has primarily to do with your romantic situation. So this could resonate in several different ways depending on what's happening in your life, Aries. If things are going great, if you're an Aries that's coupled up and things are going great in your romantic situation, well, if you think things are great now, you can expect them to get even better following the full moon lunar eclipse on February 10th. Now, Aries, if you're an Aries that's coupled up and things haven't been going so great, then this definitely would mark the time where, some Aries could even see a split here. So, a lot of times full moon lunar eclipses have to do with breaking away. So Aries, just know if this is the way that it's resonating in your life, if you're an Aries that's coupled up and things haven't been going great, when the full moon lunar eclipse sits on February 10th, just know that this is part of your life path to break away from whoever you're with now, because whoever's coming down the pike for you in the future, things are going to be a lot better. And if you're an Aries that's single, you can expect following the full moon lunar eclipse in Leo on February 10th, you can expect someone to enter into your life sometime after this event, Aries. On February 11th, the sun's in Aquarius. Aquarius, your 11th house of friendships and your social situation, making a positive angle to Jupiter, the planet of luck and fortune, which is in Libra. Great day to jump on social media and, post something up that you really like. Great day to interact with your friendships. This shows for blessings and rewards coming through friendships, and this also has to do with technology, so look out for that on February 11th. On February 16th, Mercury, the planet of communication, is in Aquarius. That's your 11th house of friendships and your social situation, making a positive angle now to Mars in your sign. So the theme seems to be this month, Aries, is that you are having positive communications in your friendships. So you could make a lot of headway and positive progress in your friendships and in your social situation. And this has to do with social media too. So make sure if there's important stuff that you want to communicate on social media, make sure you're doing that throughout the month of February 2017. On February 22nd, Mars is in your sign. Mars is the planet of passion, but it's also the planet of aggression, and it's making a challenging aspect to Pluto, which is in Capricorn. Capricorn is your 10th house of your career and your primarily your career and your professional situation. So it sounds like February 22nd, Aries, not the best day in the office. So not every day can be a great day in the office, Aries. So if you run into some challenges in the workplace or in your career or in your profession on February 22nd, don't get stressed out. It's just the astrological alignment for the day. You may be on February 22nd, you may be dealing with a difficult boss or a difficult coworker, potentially a difficult client. So this could resonate in different ways. On February 26th, there's a new moon solar eclipse in Pisces. So now here's the second eclipse of the month, but now this one's a solar eclipse. And once again, eclipses have to do with your fate and your life path, and it's in Pisces, and Pisces is your 12th house. The 12th house has to do with things that are private and hidden and coming to a completion. The 12th house has to do with secrets. The 12th house has to do with letting go and closure. So whatever you're getting, the way new moons work, it's going to hit on the 26th of February. In the 6 months that follow February 26th, all these new events are going to start coming down the pike, Aries, regarding closure in your life, regarding letting go, regarding secrets. Potentially something could come to completion, something that you've been maybe involving yourself in for a long time, and you've been wondering, when is the situation going to come to completion? Well, the 6 months that follow February 26th, this is a new moon solar eclipse. So this has to do with your fate and your life path. So whatever you're looking to have come to completion, or whatever you need to let go of, following February 26th, the 6 months that follow February 26th, you can expect it to do so. Also on February 26th, very interesting, the sun is actually making what's called a conjunction to the moon in Pisces, your 12th house. So the sun and the moon are actually aligning in Pisces, which is your 12th house of letting go. And this is also area also has to do with closure. So it's not going to resonate like this for all Aries, but for some Aries, people are the sun illuminates things, and the moon is all about your emotions. So people could probably see, because your emotions are going to be illuminated and lit up regarding maybe something that you're having to come to a conclusion with, or something that you're having to let go of, or maybe it's even on the flip side, maybe something's finally coming to completion in your life, and you're feeling very energetic and positive about it. So it could resonate differently for all Aries. I think that's all I have for you this month, Aries. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you guys next month.